This is Mama Prince of House of Princes, and today is a special day. Today was our Son Stop Shooting Our Sons Faith Walk, a silent walk where we support and we love on in action through prayer with those who have been affected by gun violence within our city in Toronto, the Greater Toronto area. And it was an amazing day. We experienced rain that came down on us and poured down on us, but it did not stop the walk. We walked in Downsview Park. So we just want to share the other side of who we are, being community activists, reaching out and extending our hand. So enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below and like our page. Thank you. So shirts here, tickets, drinks, food. Okay. And the only ones in here is Auntie Virgin, you, Siobhan, and Toya. Okay, that's it. When Siobhan comes, she can help organize. Yeah. You organize. That's you. So come. What size? So this is the water. What size is it? Are you guys done? I need another table because we need a beverage area for beverages. Oh, they.
Teaching in the Durham School Board, changing the lyrics. I understand it's the lyrics that really get these guys to think that they're these people and they go out and commit these crimes, right?
Yeah.
So there's so much, but
Challenge them to do something else.
we're not afraid. We come from the areas that these guys don't come from. So we were raised and we were able to go a different way. Why these guys are doing what they're doing and they don't come from what we come from, I don't know. But it's the music. The music is so powerful. They listen to music more than parents.
Yeah.
We don't know when our kids leave the house, the things that influences them you don't understand. They know the lyrics. My daughter, we know all the lyrics to all the songs, and then you find out that they speak a different language out there.
You only have one daughter?
2 daughters, 8 boys.
I feel sorry for you.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for joining us. Welcome and good afternoon. It is July 13, 2019, and welcome to our third Son Stop Shooting Our Sons Walk initiative. By a round of applause. My name is Monique Prince, and Son Stop Shooting Our Sons started for me in 2018. Just to give you a little bit about myself, I have a brother that experienced gun violence. He survived his gunshot wound in November of 2015, and he was shot just right in his backyard. And since then, my brother, I believe, has suffered post-traumatic stress disorder, meaning he does not feel comfortable facing the world. And this is my mother, Minister Gloria. I also am a mother of 8 sons, and I have 2 daughters. And although I have not lost my sons to gun violence, this spoke to my heart because I am from this wonderful city of Toronto, and I have experienced one too many close experiences with friends, family members who have lost their sons, who know someone that has suffered because of gun violence. Where you are right now is the Downsview Park area. I am a member of Rhema Christian Ministries. May I have a round of applause for Rhema Christian Ministries? And I have some wonderful individuals, powerful, mighty women that have had to stay strong, be strong throughout the act of gun violence. And those are a few mothers who have lost their sons to gun violence. So I'm just going to do some housekeeping. Our walk is going to start very shortly. But just before our walk, we just want to acknowledge the mothers that have showed up and continue to be strong day to day. Again, I have not experienced the act of gun violence in my home, but the weight that it carries on my shoulders, I feel like I have to stand in the gap for you mothers who have lost your sons to gun violence. So there are a few very powerful mothers here, and as I call your name, I'm just going to ask you to stand with me. I have Mother Lorraine Anderson and her husband, Mr. Peter, who has lost 2 sons to the act of gun violence. One son, Jago Anderson, died in 2008. Jago Anderson, I apologize, thank you for the correction. And I also have her son, who also passed in 2018, Jari, am I correct? Jari Anderson. So may I have Lorraine Anderson and her husband please stand beside me. I also have Mother Evelyn, who lost her son, and if I'm incorrect, please correct me, Kissinger, who passed away in September 11th, 2016. And I also have Mother Joan Howard, who lost her son on December 13th, 2003. His name was Kempton. And I also have Mother Shauna Brown, who lost her son, Demal Graham, July 23rd, 2017. This could be any one of our sons. And I was trying to ask myself, what would I say to a mother who has lost her son? And I just want to let you know with my whole heart in faith, I believe that this act of evil will turn around for good. In Jesus' name. At this time, this walk is what we would call a silent walk. And if I can take a moment to explain, it means no petitioning, no protesting, no yelling. Because what I believe in my whole heart is that this is not a carnal attack. This is not a physical war, yet it is a spiritual war. And there is an attack on our sons, this generation. So this walk is a silent walk, but it's a prayer walk that in faith, if you believe, we can use the authority that's on the inside of us and we can speak to what's taking place right now with the authority, with the dominion that we were created with. And if I can back that up with scripture, in Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 28 says, "Then the Lord said, 'Let us make man in our image and in our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over every creeping thing, and over all the earth.' So God, our Creator, created us in His image. In His image He created us, male and female. Then God blessed us and said, 'Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth, subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing.'" Our original design is to walk in authority, take dominion, be blessed to be fruitful and to multiply and subdue the earth. When I looked at the definition subdue, it meant to take control of. So right now, as we walk, I invite you, if you believe that you have the authority to subdue the earth, to take the dominion with your original makeup, and in prayer, declare that this gun violence stops in our city. At this time, I would just like to thank my dear church, Ring Christian Ministries, and everyone who is out here to support. I'd like to thank the extended family of the young men that have passed on, and I would like to thank my pastor. Thank you for filling us and equipping us to change and affect lives. And at this time, Pastor Miko, on behalf of my husband and I, we just want to thank you. Thank you for your support. When I came to you, sir, with this vision, you said that we have your 100% support, and here we are today. So if at this time we can just call you up to say a few words, and then we're going to give you the route for our walk.
Praise the Lord.
Lord bless you, everyone. Just a few words. We do have authority. We do have dominion. We don't have to be loud. We don't have to be emotional. But we can be effective. So we're going to go in Jesus' name. And I want you to follow us. If you don't know the Lord, just walk with us. If you do know the Lord, use your faith and let's take authority. Amen. We love you so much. Thank you for coming today. Thank you.
Sir, this microphone has all kinds of red lipstick on it. So, we're going to take a walk. The walk is approximately 45 minutes. It's a nice walk, and the weather is holding up for us, thanks be to God. And we're going to walk on this pathway right here. There's just a flat entrance to this pathway between the two cars. We're going to lead, my husband and I, and then there are going to be some elders in between. Please just look for someone with a t-shirt and follow along. We're going to take this pathway to the end of, this plaza, this strip, Downsview Flea Market. And then we're going to go along Shepherd Avenue, and we're going to head west to Keelan Shepherd. At that time, we're just going to make our way and come back around. And in the midst, again, we'll just be silently, prayerfully, confidently praying along the way. We're believing that this walk will give you healing, and we thank you for walking on purpose. I just want to thank Marcel of One by One Movement for being a part. A round of applause. I also want to thank Reverend McKnight for being a part and communicating with me since last year. Thank you for being a part. I want to thank my amazing friends and family, my mother, Minister Gloria, for being a part. Thank you for your continuous support. And last but never the least, I want to thank my husband. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for standing and running with this vision. Okay.
My name is Marcel Wilson, president and founder of the One by One movement. I'm here today in support of this great initiative, which is to have our sons stop shooting our sons. Myself as an ex-gang leader, I started my organization with the same initiative, the same mission. Try and get these kids to kind of smarten up and realize that our lives are important and that we're together, we're stronger together than we are separate. And us as black men have to take responsibility for our children and make sure that they don't follow the path that I took. So thank you very much, Monique, for putting on this event and bringing further awareness to such an important topic. Thank you.
It was good, a lot of rain. I got wet, I didn't bring no extra clothes, so I was kind of mad about that, but the food's good. See the hot dogs? Good. Burgers and stuff. You know, shout out to everybody that did the walk in the rain. Shout out to everybody there. Yeah, it was good.
Today was good. It turned out well. You know, the rain was kind of sad, but it's all right. Everything worked out well. Everyone got food. Everyone was fed. The day was good. It turned out well. I'm proud of my mom. She always has these great visions, so we just have to support her. Keep moving forward.
When you see your parents do this, it kind of inspire you?
Yeah, of course. But at this point, it's not that it's nothing, but it's something normal to me now, because I see my parents do this stuff all the time, you know? My parents are always trying to do something. Always, especially my mom. She loves to do stuff for the community. My dad always trying to give back in some way possible. So it is inspiring.
Thank God that I had to participate in this program. I really thank God. It is a privilege. I thank God for allowing me to come. I did not believe I'll be able, but I thank God. I really thank God. It went so well. The Holy Spirit was there, and God likes this. God likes this. This is the perfect will of God. We really take possession of the truth of the home, and we know that the Lord is going to do mighty things. In Jesus'
In
name.
Jesus' name. Bless you, Sister Mimi. Yes.